Ah, todos os episódios estão aqui. Ah, não, tem não. Tá não. Tem que baixar. E aí, Defield? A gente vai jogar só o primeiro episódio agora. Eu mosquei, eu devia ter baixado os outros, pelo menos o segundo episódio pra jogar, mas a gente vai jogar só o primeiro. O episódio 1 se chama O Enigma. Um dos mais antigos e cruéis criminosos de Gotham está de volta. Batman deve cooperar com novos e antigos aliados para deter essa ameaça. Pois, sem mais delongas, coloquei ela de cá. É porque a câmera tava de lá, porque eu tava jogando Hot Dogs. E algumas coisas que eu queria assistir, uns vídeos que mostravam no jogo, ficava... Se eu deixasse de cá, ficava tampava, eu deixei de lá. Mas para os outros jogos eu gosto de deixar ela aqui. No Fortnite eu gosto de deixar aqui.
You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone. Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a bad.
Que aí tampa o mapa, o povo não
It's
ficar.
only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Não percebo nada de Batman. É sem intenção.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
You? What in the hell
Eu
are
vejo.
you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end.
And I end.
All that begins. Who am I?
Ó,
I don't
charada.
give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Oh.
Is something wrong?
Sai da frente,
You seem
mulher.
distracted.
Eu tô.
Bruce,
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
How about we go back to my place?
oh,
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
well, since you put it like that. I
Mulher
never do
chata.
this, you know.
Dá licença.
You know, me neither.
No one.
Vai ficar esperando lá até cansar.
Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer?
Yes, to.
I don't give
Você
a
quer
crap. Let's
morrer?
go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Batman faz alguma coisa.
Get your suit.
Eu vejo minha câmera na live sim.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Opa, vai aonde? Olé! Toma na cara! Opa! Ai, não! O controle já começa. O controle já começa a dar pau. Já começa.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey,
É o Alfred.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrabbling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Batman?
Não tem.
Multiple gunmen,
Esse
hostages
setup
in
não
the
tem.
A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in
A exclamação setup não tem. Eu não coloquei ainda não.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Be ready for a fight.
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
10 segundos.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please. Don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very
Riddler.
A terror from the past.
Redeem?
I never thought
Que
I'd
Redeem?
see him on our streets again.
Não tem sem Redeem não.
Lightly. A conundrum that drives you to distraction. Rattling around like a rat in your skull. Once it's in there.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Remember, choose your words carefully, Corey. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money. But
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
they're clearly not his main
Se
target.
digitar
Must be
exclamação
a
amigos, você vai receber os links dos canais dos meus amigos da Twitch também.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out
É,
the guard.
Beducci, Eric, Anderson, Renato e Eliotti.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Acho que escreveu errado. Leaderboard. Giveaway. Surprise, motherfucker. Olá, eu sou o Batman.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I
Emote,
deploy?
eu só tenho emote aí.
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Quer ver? Meu emote é esse aqui, ó.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Esse é meu emote.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Volta aqui, charada. Errou.
Hiya, Bats.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Vem, vem, pode vir, papai, vem. Au. Opa!
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman. Something longer. More of a match of wits. While my man
Gordon,
Mop-Up
now.
went past... Oh, you have to be kidding.
Ai!
Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Nossa, para, chega! Gordon é o comissário, é o chefe da polícia.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Sim. Morreu. O Gordon é o chefe da polícia, o Alfred é o mordomo do Bruce.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Quase, hein? Falou.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
Agora ele dá tchau assim, ó.
Who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I save people. It's what I do.
Your naivete is just embarrassing. I save people. You should concentrate on saving yourself.
Ai, não deu. Na cara! Tô errando os comandos tudo. Ai! Chute circular!
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Que? Tinha mais um botão pra apertar? Oxi!
Enough of this!
Deve estar, minha câmera deve estar tampando.
You know how to scrap.
Faltou,
I'll give you that.
faltou o quê?
But it's
Apertei
not
quadrado,
enough.
X,
Let's see how you
bolinha.
do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Agora foi.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Ajudar no quê? Eu já fiz o serviço todo. Ajudar. Quando o serviço. Aí é fácil ajudar. Quando tá, tem só uns bandidinhos lá pra terminar. Eu que lutei com charada. Sem vergonha. Não, o Gordon é o grisalho com barba e bigode. É o que tava atrás dele. Atrás do Batman. Isso, é esse aí mesmo, é.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help, dragging him down. You got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his
Se não fumar, não é o Gordon.
He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So,
estaria sim.
You're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller.
Eu tenho um notebook meu aqui. Eu vejo os comentários por ele. Aqui do meu lado aqui, ó.
Riddler's their case.
Aqui, ó.
The GCPD has been asked to open our doors.
My notes.
Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly, and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
No.
I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on
vai ter, né? Porque a skin da fundação a cara dele é o The Rock.
As a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Imana Vesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
Why?
I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask you. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
Entendi.
There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler, and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
Isso.
You get me? There's a lot of ways this could
Tchau. Falou. Episódio 1. O Enigma. É só um time de jogadores de Fortnite só. Não engloba só jogadores de Fortnite, né? Porque eu tenho amigos que tem BND no nick e joga Warzone. Eu sou o mais ruim, eu sou o mais ruim deles, do time. Mas mesmo assim eu ainda ganho as partidas. BND significa banidos. Não sei como é que eu não lembro da história. Da história do Nick, como que eles criou o Nick Banidos, mas é Banidos o nome do BND. E eu jogo Fortnite desde o começo, desde a segunda temporada, do capítulo 1. Sou ruim do mesmo jeito, mas eu jogo desde aquela época.
Maybe music will help.
Ambiente.
Something with a beat.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Desde o começo eu jogo, desde o início do capítulo 1, na temporada 2. É isso que eu quis dizer. Que
Selina. She'll stay away if she knows what's good for her.
Mulher Gato. Selina Kyle veio para Gotham cometer alguns roubos para os filhos de Arkham, mas ela acabou me ajudando a detê-los. Ela saiu de Gotham durante o último ataque da Sra. Arkham na cidade, e não sei se ela voltará algum dia. Apesar de nossas diferenças, gostei de treinar com ela. Duas caras. Harvey Dent, prefeito corrupto de Gotham. Harvey Dent era um candidato promissor a prefeito e um dos meus amigos mais próximos. Exatamente, há mais de 3 anos. Eu falei errado. Apoiei a campanha dele e a visão que ele tinha para Gotham. Depois que ele foi atacado pelos filhos de Arkham, ele se tornou o Duas Caras, um criminoso violento e muito paranoico. Não sou não. Durante seu curto mandato como prefeito, ele abusou da autoridade para colocar a cidade toda sob lei marcial. Pinguim. Oswald Cobblepot, revolucionário. Oswald Cobblepot era um terrorista, anarquista e meu amigo mais antigo. Nascido numa das famílias mais prestigiosas de Gotham, ele viveu no exterior, depois que meu pai internou a mãe dele no sanatório Arkham. Ele voltou para Gotham para se juntar aos filhos de Arkham, querendo vingança contra a minha família por ter destruído a dele. Sra. Arkham. Vicky Vale era uma repórter conhecida e respeitada da Gazeta de Gotham, mas o nome de nascença dela é Vicky Arkham, uma vítima das atividades criminosas de meu pai. Ela criou seu alter ego, a Sra. Arkham, e sua organização terrorista, os Filhos de Arkham, para destruir a elite de Gotham. Eu a derrotei, mas não sei se ela está viva ou morta. Nunca encontraram um corpo. Acabou.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Alfred.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham. Alfred. No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Meu carro? Peraí. Esqueci de responder. Ai, fiquei focado.
Pay it no mind. We can discuss it later. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Meu carro preferido? Putz, eu não tenho carro preferido não, eu não sei dirigir. Sendo que sou horrível em jogos de corrida, você já percebeu isso?
The face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position.
Ele é a versão rica do Homem de Ferro. O Homem de Ferro é o rico da Marvel, ele é o rico da DC.
That man's got some competition in town.
Tenho.
I wonder if we need be worried.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles.
Tenho mais de 18 anos sim. É porque a falta de sequia pra tirar a carteira.
Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Ih, não fale dor de coluna não. Cidadãos de Gotham apoiam parceria entre Batman e a polícia de Gotham. Apesar das críticas dos policiais contratados, a parceria pública com o departamento de polícia da cidade de Gotham, com o justiceiro mascarado, conhecido como Batman, foi um grande sucesso com a população da cidade. Geralmente, o crime na cidade de Gotham reduziu no último ano, com os crimes violentos atingiram um recorde de baixa. Apesar de alguns do Conselho Municipal levantar preocupações com a identidade oculta do Batman e suas operações fora das restrições da lei, isso não parece estar atingindo a opinião pública. Não importa quem ele é, e sim com o fato de que ele se torna a cidade mais segura, disse o dono da mercearia Wayne Barton, cujos negócios tiveram um aumento de 50% nas vendas após passar por dificuldades nos últimos meses. Deve ser mesmo. Gayle Rich, membro do conselho, simpatiza com os donos de negócio como Barton, mas enfatiza: até sabermos quem é o Batman, não acho que estaremos de fato seguros. É preguiça de ler, não vou ler isso tudo não. Preguiça de ler.
Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costume criminal.
Yes, to have him returned.
Preguiça
So
de ler.
unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Maury. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break.
Do Marvel ou DC? Sim. Filmes, eu prefiro os da Marvel. As séries, eu prefiro as da DC.
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
Eu gosto tanto de herói da Marvel quanto da DC, mas filme é da Marvel, herói da DC. Herói, série da DC.
He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that? You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll
Meu herói preferido da DC é o Flash. E o da Marvel é o Miranha. Mentira, o da Marvel é o Capitão América. O Charada é um nome antigo em Gotham, que sempre foi ruim. Ele era tão perigoso que até mesmo Carmine Falcone, o prefeito Hill e meu pai o deixaram em paz. Um terrorista internacional procurado pela Interpol e caçado pela agência. O modus operandi do Charada é torturar e matar seus alvos, forçando-os a resolver seus enigmas macabros. Arqueiro eu também gosto. Segundo o perfil da agência, o Charada tem um QI de um gênio e demonstra sinais de narcisismo e distúrbios de personalidade compulsiva obsessiva. Ele é cruel, calculista e impiedoso. E eu vou acabar com ele. Parece. Eu vou ler só mais esse aqui, não vou ler mais nenhum. Amanda Waller. Vi a Amanda Waller pela primeira vez fora do cassino, depois do ataque do Charada em Room Mori. Waller, doutor em ciências políticas e ex-assistente do Congresso, tem uma ambição que a levou ao topo da organização de autoridades do governo, a agência. Ela foi recentemente promovida a diretora regional com uma jurisdição que abrange todo o nordeste dos Estados Unidos, incluindo Gotham. Gordon não gosta dela, isso ficou bem claro. Compreensível, ela é uma força da natureza que está ameaçando o território dele. Só queria saber mais sobre as intenções dela com Gotham. Parece que ela pode ser uma grande aliada, mas uma inimiga ainda mais poderosa. Tá. Eu moro em Goiás. Sou do estado de Goiás.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Não respondeu. Ainda. Eu pedi comida na... Não. É na Bahia.
There's writing engraved along the rim.
Aqui tá fazendo calor.
Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Justiça cega, um valete de um olho só, buraco, um olho ou uma agulha, olho do furacão.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else.
Olho do furacão.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Eu sou...
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Sempre sobrou...
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Encontre alguma coisa para usar com o disco. É usar o fone, o gramofone.
Needle. A record needle.
Olha a postura. Ai, minha coluna.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound...
Queria ser rico, viu?
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Eu também não repasso fome não, mas... eu queria ter dinheiro pra comprar um PS5 ou um PC Gamer, mas fazer o que, né? Não tenho condições.
Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Oh, Lucius
working
Fox.
alongside you.
Lucius Fox.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you
Lucius
soon.
Fox.
Vai, Lucius.
Antes que você pergunte, o Lucius Fox é o chefe lá que faz faz as tecnologia do Batman, o Bacharang, ele que inventa lá. Eu sou vigilante noturno. Eu trabalho de guarda noturno. Torre Wayne, 7h29 de manhã. 7h29. Bom dia. É pela prefeitura daqui.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, just some tax papers. Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
É tipo assim, tem o presidente, que é o cargo maior do país, tem o governador, que é o chefe dos estados, e tem o prefeito, que é o que coordena as cidades. A prefeitura é onde o prefeito trabalha.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles.
Espero que tenha entendido.
Kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a
nome diferente.
A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Too slow. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
Tiffany
Sneaking out
Fox.
of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart.
Just like its designer.
Not bad, huh?
You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad.
See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is.
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already
Curiosa.
judging.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together is kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? This is weird. Seriously, what is
Inteligente
it?
também essa mulher.
I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use.
Obrigado.
What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm
Que isso, eu não sou tão legal assim, não.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
If you think you could help, then...
Obrigado.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angered with me and Luke about that incident with the China.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Não, tipo assim.
All right then.
Já teve tempo que meus seguidores já foram mais de conversar, de entrar nas lives. Acho que é mais por causa do fim de ano que ninguém tá querendo entrar em live. Não sei. Eu acho que depende do jogo que eu jogo. Tipo, quando eu tô jogando Fortnite, as pessoas aparecem mais.
We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened.
É porque eu não gosto de ficar jogando só Fortnite. Aí eu gosto de jogar os outros jogos e a galera nem sempre gosta.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Ela vem essa mais chata.
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
Keep me in the loop about that, thing.
Will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis.
Que bom que você gostou das minhas lives.
We just came by to ask a few questions.
Is this gonna take long? It's not really a good time.
I'm afraid this meeting isn't optional.
You'll just have to put up with us for a few minutes.
Corre, esconde.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still...
Eu namorei por
long ago when you were the
8 meses. Terminei mês passado.
Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey,
Ah,
defensive, based on your history.
eu acho que ele tem
Guess he was wrong.
4, 3 anos que lançou.
My history?
A lot
Eu
of things
acho.
happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
É o Coringa.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him.
Pra te falar a verdade, eu nem assisti o último Esquadrão Suicida. Eu nem assisti.
Do something wrong?
He's a person.
Quem? Qual personagem que fez?
You see,
eu não sabia não.
A wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham.
Como eu falei, eu gosto mais de filmes da Marvel e mais séries da DC. Mas o único filme da DC que eu gostei mesmo foi o do Coringa, o último que lançou.
You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press.
Minha chata.
Your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know what you're running on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
É mesmo, eu não confio.
You're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Eu queria apertar a bolinha pra falar.
Invoking your right to silence, Wayne?
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
Mulher chata.
This up another time.
Eu queria ter apertado bolinha, eu apertei triângulo primeiro. Daniela Melchior.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her.
Melchior.
That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Melchior, entendi. É que pra mim o CH leite por cima sendo o quê? Melchior. Melchior. Melchior.
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling
Mataram Lucius.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Era ele.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this...
Oh, Alfred.
It's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al.
Me Clark de novo.
And bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
Tipo assim, alguma coisa se a gente fizer alguma coisa diferente do que a gente falou pra ele, ele vai lembrar e vai jogar na nossa cara. Eu acho que é mais ou menos isso.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains.
Eu achei que ele ia ficar brava, falando que a culpa dele ter morrido era minha.
There was hardly anything left.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Why, Bruce? What are you mixed up in?
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him?
Acho que sim.
Did you put my father's life at risk for that? And then, just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Uh-oh. Agora relação tóxica. Não, mentira, que tá. Mentira. Ah, é o Coringa que tá ali, achei que era o Charada.
All be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well.
Hello?
Whoa. What the heck?
Seriously, Bruce? This guy's with you.
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look.
Coloca muitas aspas aí nesse amigos. Amigos. Eles dois se conheceram lá no asilo Arkham. No sanatório Arkham. Get well soon, John.
I knew you'd be hurting. See, I thought it might make you feel better.
Am I a joke? You gotta be kidding me?
This is funny. My friend is dead.
I got it wrong, didn't I? Damn it!
Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church boys, right?
Pelo menos nessa parte do jogo, pelo que eu entendi, eles são amigos. Até o Coringa ficar mais louco do que ele já é.
It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you.
Ele já é louco, né? Vai ficar mais louco ainda.
It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my god, did you escape?
Didn't have to.
Ah, tá. Não tem nada não.
She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
Também não é pra tanto, amigos para sempre, não.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special
para sempre.
Who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Not a chance, John. I don't know what you're mixed up in, but I am not getting involved.
Depende do... Geralmente, o dia que eu trabalho, eu inicio a live lá para as 2, 3 horas da tarde. O dia que eu tô em casa, que eu trabalho dia sim, dia não. A noite que eu tô em casa, eu abro live lá para as 9, 10 horas da noite. Algumas vezes jogo à tarde também. Oh, shh.
We're here to mourn. Please, Eustace. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Oh, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right. Sorry, Bruce.
Que merda que fui me meter, né?
It's antisocial, I Dr. Leland says.
Eu também vou ter que sair. Eu vou terminar esse episódio e vou me alimentar. Eu pedi pra, comida pra entregar.
Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him?
Ah, né? Aí já vai ser meia-noite, né? Quase meia-noite, 11 horas, meia-noite.
He's rude. I tried to let the authorities
Aí 11 horas.
know what kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but
Tô abrindo boca não, nem 8 horas que eu tô abrindo boca.
of course a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any
Não, não sabe. Ele só conhece ele como Bruce.
I really do. Yeah, I really don't.
Pelo menos por enquanto.
I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think
o meu, quando eu comprei, foi o preto. Só que aí ele meu estragou. Aí eu comprei esse aqui, ó. O camuflado. Eu acho que bonito demais, ó.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
É oficial. Camuflado.
Until next time.
Foi caro, viu?
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Não, nem visto mensagem, calma aí. Não tem não. Departamento de Polícia de Gotham.
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next.
R$280.
I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
Well, he certainly showed us that much, didn't he?
Mas também...
You said you had a lead.
Hiding somewhere in the
O
East
PS5 aí é mais barato que aqui.
Why am I not surprised?
Aqui, lá na Europa, lá nos Estados Unidos, aí na Europa, deve ser bem mais barato que aqui no Brasil, o PS5.
That narrows down the search at least.
O 46, o 44, o 43. Vamos na 44.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice
Uma
work.
foi de primeira.
If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words.
Ou escolheu o lugar certinho onde ele tava, sem saber de nada.
Got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless.
Aqui é mais caro. Aqui tá na faixa de mais de 5 mil reais.
Believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man.
We all need to draw a line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.
I'm glad to hear you say that. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. Sometimes you can't see it at all. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know.
Aqui se brincar também foi desse jeito.
She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler, just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you.
I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority.
E se for guardar dinheiro pra comprar ele, eu tenho que guardar uns...
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so
Eu tenho que guardar uns 5 meses de salário. O Beducci tá online. O Beducci abriu live. Tá jogando o que o Beducci? Vamos ver.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy.
Back for blood. Não existe Torre Wayne no Hot Dogs? Existe uma torre gigantesca lá, né? É a da Bloom.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Thane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Uh-oh.
Damn it!
It's
stuck! No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Ele não viu os comics. Agora viu. Fala assim, vim pelo Vinipédia. Só pra ver o que ele fala.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Ó.
Oh, God.
Desvia pelo Vinão, tamo junto. Ele é da BND também. Ele joga Fortnite comigo. De vez em quando. Já teve época que a gente jogava direto, agora esse final de ano a gente quase não tá jogando.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock, or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Detetibete.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
I wanna live.
That's a hell of
Get inside. Quer sair? Entre aqui dentro.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
There are bleeds inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter is
Quase.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing
Quase
filter
o
with
RA
fashion.
Dot Dogs.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens. One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Beleza, mano, vai lá, boa noite. Amanhã eu acho vai ser na parte da tarde, lá pras 2, 3 horas. Aqui, né? Então aí vai ser lá pras 5 horas. Lá pras 4, 5 horas da tarde, aí em Portugal.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always
Beleza,
a
boa
wacko,
noite.
but this takes
Até
it to a
amanhã.
new level.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
If this store were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here. Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known. What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Calor. Ah, tá.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe. More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Acho que... Não.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers, and there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Joe.
Wow. When you put it like that, let's win this game.
Não deu nem prazo?
Heat's rising, Batman.
Hurry the hell up. Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Uh-oh. não deu prazo.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Turn yourself in while you still have a chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level it. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Bora episódio, acabar logo, eu quero ir comer.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
We can't indulge in despair, Alfred. We simply don't have time for it.
Yes, you're right, of course, Bruce. I'm sorry. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, this war of ours is taking its toll. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it. He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal, and then match up the points found in both sound files.
Dwayne. Tiffany. Batman? Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
Bruce? The Sable Tower. Riddler. Dwayne. Enterprises. Bruce.
Qual que é o Bruce? Esse aqui?
Bruce.
É esse mesmo.
Bruce.
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have a signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second-in-command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Ah não, velho. Esse episódio não acaba logo.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh? John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Maury up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you? Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it. On the other hand...
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased.
Eu vou com o Bruce.
I'll meet with Maury. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Episódiozinho que não acaba logo.
Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. Gotta be careful here. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Maury. They're following his every move.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Olá.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Maury. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Maury. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you?
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Maury, listen to me very carefully. I am more ruthless than my father ever was.
The pup has a savage bark, and from the looks of it, the teeth to match. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
Não ameaça, não.
Our agency friends will be back any second.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is?
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Não acabou ainda, não!
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
Noise again, are we? Agent. What was your name? Blake?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all made of. You agency imbeciles really thought
A good spot for cover.
you and your boss, Waller. She's about to regret her miscalculations. All your idiot colleagues, too. And it's hard to blame individuals for institutional incompetence. The agency has a history of terrible
Wait for
decisions. Your agency has been on my heels far too long.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
You're
I'll
relentless.
move when he isn't looking.
I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? See what I mean?
Careful.
I know.
They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see you brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me? It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up! Thanks, Batman. Are you all right?
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
Ah, não, pergunta pra mim não.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who saves people will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
A última eu vou responder errado.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that!
Please, don't let him die.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman! Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh my god. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
Essa eu vou responder errado. Eu não vou deixar ela morrer, não.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast. You're much too slow, Batman. I think we're through.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman?
Eu.
Who's on top of Gotham now?
I am.
What are you doing?
No!
Ô, buceta, eu apertei! Buceta!
Use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the
Desenrola,
explosion.
desenrola.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now?
I am.
What are you doing?
No!
Olá, charada.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You... Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Vem comigo, vem comigo, vem comigo. Acho que ia cair não. Opa.
This can't be happening.
Tá achando que eu não vou.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
Esse cara não morre.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Infestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it?
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades.
Termina esse episódio logo, cacete.
Set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Huh?
They They broke the pact.
The pact?
Putz. Termina esse episódio logo.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is dead. Riddler is dead.
Você não vê que eu vou dar uma resposta pra você.
But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What? Você não manda em mim?
You're being relieved of your stars.
Oh,
down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did.
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you can solve all our problems.
You're the ones who are deluded. You're so busy gazing into each other's eyes, you can't see the big picture. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
Que é? Cara feio pra mim é fome.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
Arlequina.
Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Oh, ela descobriu que era ele. Oh. Será que se eu tivesse ido atrás do Capanga, você e 77% dos jogadores deixaram Tiffany furiosa. Ela vibrou quando ele disse que podia ajudar com o quebra-cabeça. No funeral, ela se consolou quando você foi compreensivo com ela. Porém, como ele contou a verdade sobre o rolê colocar Lucius em perigo, agora ela se sente traída. Você e 41% dos jogadores ajudaram João a ficar esperançoso. No funeral, ele ficou magoado quando você o arrastou para longe. Ele ficou frustrado consigo mesmo porque você não gostou da carta dele. Mesmo depois de você se recusar a reconhecer os amigos dele, ele ficou esperançoso de que você iria. Você e 77% dos jogadores deixaram Gordon tornar-se inabalável. Ele gostou que você o tenha resguardado na frente de Waller. Ele ficou desconfiado de você ter se recusado a falar sobre Lucius. Como você ficou do lado dele e não da Warler, ele ficou totalmente leal a você. Ai, Gordon, te amo, Gordon. Vocês, 5,6% dos jogadores deixaram ela traumatizada. Ela se impressionou porque você ficou contra a Waller. Ela se arrependeu de estar com raiva de você enquanto ele fazia as perguntas. Ela ficou traumatizada por ter sido torturada pelo Charada. Vocês, 68,7% de jogadores, fizeram alvo de tornar-se vingativo. Ele ficou orgulhoso quando você disse que traria o Charada de forma justa. Ele começou a ficar vingativo quando você lhe mostrou o vídeo que mostra a morte de Lucius. Ele admira o que você fez o que pôde para pegar os arquivos. Ai, que coisa! Vocês, 61,9% dos jogadores, trabalharam com o Waller de forma tensa. Ela não ficou contente por você ter defendido o Gordon. Foda-se! Ela ficou furiosa porque você ajudou a testemunha dela a fugir. Foda-se! Como você agiu às escondidas dela para falar com o Mori, ela cooperará com você, mas a contragosto. O que você contou ao Gordon acerca da sua ligação com Lucius? Você e 82% dos jogadores confessaram a Gordon que Lucius era um aliado. Você escolheu visitar o Mori ou Ellie? Mori, maioria. Como você obteve o pendrive do Mori? Eu fui minoria agora. Eu negociei o pendrive com dinheiro. O Bruce é rico. Você chamou o Iman ou os agentes? Você 72% dos jogadores sacrificaram o Iman para salvar os outros agentes. Ela não morreu, ela só ficou surda. É isso então. Vamos pro trailer do próximo episódio. Antes de encerrar por hoje.